Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome. Welcome to the live stream. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope you're doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. If you are new to the channel or unfamiliar with the live streams, yes, the screen is intentionally blacked out. I do that on purpose just so that you will hear my voice and listen to the message. The Holy Spirit blessed me with an incredibly powerful message last night. It was like around 3 in the morning. And I woke up. When I heard the message, I woke up from my sleep and I said, oh my gosh, I have to do a video about this. I have to do a live stream about this to share this message with God's people. But it was 3 in the morning. So I said, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait until, morning or afternoon to relay this message, this very powerful message. You guys, we've been seeing this in the readings that we've been doing for months and months and months now. We've been seeing it. The cards have been physically showing it to us. For those of you who follow my readings, I'm pretty sure you are familiar with the mountain card. What that mountain card looks like. The mountain card has been showing up in every reading for months and months and months. What you must know is that the enemy, your greatest enemy, is the devil. And then he uses people as his agents. So when I say the enemy, know that it's the devil. The enemy is creating physical blockages. But there is a way that you can spiritually remove these blockages. Understand that God has already done the hard part for you. Understand that in order for anything to happen in the physical realm, it must first take place in the spiritual realm. I'm going to give you an example. If today you find out that you have gotten a job, you were selected for a job, you have a job offer, understand that there was no way that that job offer would come to you here in the physical realm, in the 3D, in the earthly realm, if it had not been delivered to you in the spiritual realm. In order for anything to happen in the physical realm, it must first take place in the spiritual realm. The physical realm is where we see, touch, feel, and know about the blessing, but it has already occurred in the spiritual realm. I want you to understand something. This is a very powerful message, you guys. The Holy Spirit gave me this message. It was around 3 in the morning, and I was like, I have to share this with God's people. But I said, you know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to meditate on it, and then I'm going to deliver it to them. Understand that this blessing that you've been waiting for, this blessing that is rightfully yours, it's already been delivered to you in the spiritual realm. God has already connected you to this blessing in the spiritual realm. It's only a matter of you receiving, whether it's news about it, information about it, communication about it, documentation about it. That's the only thing that's left. Is you finding out about it, the information being revealed to you about it. But the devil is creating blockages. He is creating confusion. And I'm going to tell you how he's doing it. I had a dream only 2 nights ago. The Holy Spirit showed me 2 messengers who were trying to locate someone. I couldn't see the person's face. The Holy Spirit did not show me who the person was, but the Holy Spirit showed me the 2 messengers. These messengers were being rerouted to the wrong location. In the spirit, The devil was confusing the messengers to go to the wrong location. Whether it was the map that they were using, the navigation that they were using, the devil was causing confusion and directing them, rerouting them to the wrong location. So the messengers would arrive to a place thinking that that is where you will be. But each time they would arrive to this place, you were not there. You're not connected to this place. It's like, imagine you put in an address. Imagine you're driving and you put in an address on your map or your navigation, and it takes you to a location, and you're thinking, oh yeah, this is where so and so lives. But then you go all in the building, you walk around the premises, and you can't find this person. That is what is happening. Some of you, it could be letters, mail, documents that are being sent to you, but it's being rerouted to the wrong location. Because in the realm of the spirit, the devil is causing confusion. He's causing physical blockages. Just a few days ago, we saw it in a reading. There's an institution that is preparing something for you. But in this institution, there's a snake. That snake is the devil. The devil entered this institution and is causing the workers, the staff, the employees, so much confusion that they're not even able to work on your case. These are people who were assigned to your case to complete something for you and send you the communication or notify you about it. But there is the devil causing confusion, making things hard to see. And so how can we remove this this physical blockage? Because that's the only thing that he can do. He can't block your blessings. He can't. He can't remove you from your blessings. He can't. God has already connected you. He has already partnered you with this blessing in the spiritual realm. The only thing that's left is you finding out about it, knowing about it, receiving the information that you need about it. So how can we remove this spiritual blockage or move around it? Sometimes there will be an obstacle in your way, and you may not know how to move it, but you may know how to move around it. I'm going to tell you how you can do this. If you have a close relationship with God, and you believe in the power of the Holy Spirit, which is the Spirit of God, it is the Holy Spirit that will lead you to this blessing in the spiritual realm. As in, and let me be careful with this because I want to explain it in a way where you can even visualize it. This is what the Holy Spirit is going to do if you're willing to truly connect yourself to the divine. The Holy Spirit will guide you in the spirit realm spiritually. The Holy Spirit will guide you to the blessing that God has for you. It will be revealed to you. It will be revealed to you. Okay? Because another thing that I also saw is, for those of you who are spiritually gifted, your spiritual sight has been blocked. So if you're used to having dreams and visions, if you're used to hearing the voice of the Lord, whether you're a seer, prophet, clairvoyant, clairaudient, there's so many gifts, and you're wondering why you haven't been able to use your gifts for a long time, that is why. The devil is trying to challenge you, and sometimes God will permit it. Sometimes God will permit the devil to test us, to challenge us, because there are a series of lessons that he is also teaching us, that God is teaching us. As the devil is testing us, God is teaching us through these challenges. If your spiritual sight is blocked, where you haven't had a dream, a spiritual dream in a long time, you haven't heard the voice of the Lord in a long time, if your spiritual sight is blocked, that is okay. Rely on the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will literally, you'll feel it. If you're used to seeing, if you have the gift of sight and you're used to dreaming and having prophecies and visions, that's okay. If your spiritual sight is blocked, that's okay. The Holy Spirit will give you a feeling. You will get a feeling that will lead you to what this blessing is in the spiritual realm. Once you connect, once it is revealed, it's almost like you have to discover, you have to find this blessing in the spiritual realm. Because the information that you're supposed to receive in the physical realm, it's being blocked. Right? Some of you were supposed to receive direct information. I'm talking communication, documents. It was blocked. And so now you have to find it in the spiritual realm. If for those of you who are clairaudient, you may be like, yeah, Dream, I haven't heard the voice of the Lord in a long time. That's okay. It is the Holy Spirit that will give you it's a feeling that you will get as the Holy Spirit leads you to this blessing. You will make that discovery. The discovery is you knowing what the blessing is before it is even revealed to you in the physical realm. So I'm going to simplify it some more. What we're doing here, because there's a physical blockage, that's okay. You don't need physical proof of God's blessings, right? That's what faith is. Faith is not seeing. You have to walk by faith, not by sight. You don't need someone to come and tell you what this blessing is before you can know about it, before you can believe in it. And that could actually be what the biggest lesson of this is: walking by faith and not by sight, trusting in God without having physical proof of what he has done for you. Okay. It's the Holy Spirit that is going to give you the discernment to locate and discover this blessing. This blessing will be revealed to you spiritually. Once it is revealed to you spiritually, once you discover it, the physical blockage removes. The physical blockage has to go. Because at that point, the devil is like, crap, the information that I was hoping to keep from this child of God already found out. Because the devil's hoping that you will rely on concrete proof, physical proof, before you can know about the blessing. That has to be the lesson. That has to be the lesson that God's teaching you. It has to be. Believing before you can even see it. Believing in him and the plans that he has for you before you can even see it. That has to be the lesson. And the devil is testing your faith. He's hoping that you will rely on seeing first before you can believe. But that's not what faith is. You have to believe first. You have to believe first. It's almost like you pray. When you pray, you believe that God's going to hear and answer your prayer. And then it happens. It's not that you pray and then you say, nope, it has to happen first before I believe that God has heard and answered the prayer. No, when you pray, right then and there, you believe that God has heard and answered your prayer, and then it happens, not the other way around. All right. So understand that this is what the devil is doing to many of you. He's testing your faith. He wants you to rely on physical sight. Many of you, God has given you promises. He has promised you things. Many of you, years ago, he revealed to you what he would have for you. You're not completely lost and confused. You're not completely lost and confused. Some of you have an inner knowing about what this blessing is. And so all you have to do, and if you have an inner knowing, all you have to do is believe that before you can physically see it or physically get the information that you need. But for many of you, you have to rely on the Holy Spirit to help you discover what the blessing is in order for this physical blockage to be removed. When that happens, give it a few days. All of a sudden, you'll start receiving information. You'll have people saying, oh my gosh, we've been trying to call you. We've been trying to email you. There are people trying to connect with you to give you this information. They're blocked. The mail is not being successfully delivered. The phone call is being intercepted. In-person visitations are being blocked. This is a lesson that you must learn. It is an assignment that you must complete. And it is the devil testing you. So it is a test that you must pass. Wow. Everything is making, wow. Everything is making perfect sense for months and months and months and months now, from the readings that we've been doing, from the messages that I've been hearing from the Holy Spirit, even about 4 to 5 months now, y'all. For 4 to 5 months, the Holy Spirit was urging me, the Holy Spirit was leading me to offering my intercessory prayer to you guys. And I was so nervous to do it because I'm like, I usually don't offer spiritual services to people. I was so nervous to do it. I didn't understand what the Holy Spirit was doing. And the intercessory prayer list specifically, for those of you who have been following the channel, I said it specifically, it is for the removal of blockages and the uprooting of evil seeds. These blockages must go. And that was where I was called to step in as an intercessor. I've been an intercessor for a long time now. I just never sat down to think about it. I've interceded for people in my personal life, but I had never done it online, to share it with my subscribers online. And I don't know why I was nervous to do it, because when I started doing it about a month and a half, I did it with such ease. But that is the message that I have for you, you guys. God has something for you, but there is an assignment that you have to complete first. Some of you have a hard time connecting with God, and it could be due to many things. It could be due to fear, trauma, unhealed wounds. It could be due to unforgiveness. And that's the thing. Sometimes that blockage is there and we want to remove it, but we don't know how. We don't know what the problem is or what the root of the problem is. It's a spiritual problem, y'all. It's not a physical problem. Some of you have a very, very hard time connecting with God in a spiritual way. We can all connect with God religiously, absolutely. Just read your religious text. Just go to church. But some people have a hard time connecting with God spiritually, and it could be for different reasons. It could be due to unforgiveness. It could be due to unhealed trauma. It could be due to fear that is blocking your spiritual sight. But that is the message, you guys. I really hope that this makes sense. I really, really hope that you understood what is going on. Lastly, for those of you who have joined the intercessory prayer list, please email me, you guys. Please, 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 please email me, because when you email me, share with me your name and your phone number. Because when you join the intercessory prayer list, I will be working with you for 3 months straight. We're not playing, you guys. The Holy Spirit has already revealed it to me countless times. There are blockages. The blessing is here. The prayer was heard and answered, but there is a blockage when it comes to you physically knowing about it, physically receiving it. So email me your name, your phone number. I will call you. We will be working one-on-one directly and personally with each other for 3 months. But I won't be able to work with you if I don't have your information. Okay? And for those of you who are wanting to join the intercessory prayer list, understand that faith is needed more than anything else. If you don't have faith, it's not going to work. I can pray for you as hard as I can and intercede for you as powerfully as I can. But if you don't have true faith, you won't see the results that you want. So please, please, please email me if you have joined the intercessory prayer list. We will be working together. I'm talking one-on-one directly for 3 months. That spiritual blockage will go. It must go. It has to go. The devil is not going to keep you waiting any longer. Because some of you, you're waiting. It's like you're sitting there waiting for the breakthrough, waiting for the news to come in, but it's blocked. So take care, my beautiful people, and many blessings to you.